Okay, good day. Welcome to our recorded video. So now we will discuss the limit of transcendental function in trigonometry. So you already know that the graph of the y sine x and y is equal to cosine x are continuous function. If you discuss it in free calculus, you can uh, prove it by graphing. Therefore, if we have a real number x, then the limit of x approaches a certain number may be evaluated using the direct substitution. So to have the limit of sine x as x approaches to a, you will just evaluate the value of sine a. Then if we have limit of cosine a, x from x approaches to a is equal to cosine a. So as you can see, nasa sine and cosine line tayo. Paano naman pag tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant yung hinahanap natin? So you will use the trigonometric identities para ma-simplify yung mga value na yun into sine and cosine respectively. Okay? Then saka mo evaluate yung respective theta or angle na kailangan nila. So now, what if we have limit of cosine 2x as x approaches to pi over 2? Based on our theorem, you will just substitute. So we will have cosine 2 times pi over 4. So you will just substitute the value of x, which is y over 4. Simplifying this, we can have cosine 2 pi over 4 or equivalent to cosine pi over 2. So if naka-radian tayo, we can convert it to degrees kasi alam natin yung special angle sa degrees, di ba? So pi over 2 is equivalent to 90 degrees rather. So 180 divided by 2 is 90 degrees. Therefore, cosine 90 degrees is equal to 0. Therefore, the limit of this function, cosine 2x as x approaches to pi over 4, is equal to 0. Okay? So, let's recall the special angles that we need for us na makapag-solve tayo ng bibilis. So, for example, we will use the hand rule na lang, no? We can use the unit circle if you can remember. However, for faster and more accurate and precise answer, we can use the special angle using the hand rule. So, your thumb will be the 90 degrees. Then, ito ay 60 degrees, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, and 0 degrees yung pinky natin. So, to find the value of a cosine theta, okay, so you will just get the square root of ng itaas. So, yung upper, we can have number of fingers above divided by 2. Okay? Then kapag sine theta naman, square root of number of fingers below all over 2. For example, we will get the value of cosine 0. Diba? So, ito yung 0 natin. This one. So, ilan ang fingers niya sa taas? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, square root of 4 over 2. Constant po yung 2 sa baba. So, we can have square root of 4 is equal to 2. So, 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Therefore, cosine 0 is equal to 1. Okay, let's practice more. So, bakit naging cosine 90 ay equal kay 0? Square root ng fingers na nasa itaas. Meron bang finger dito sa itaas ng 90? Diba wala? So, square root of 0 over 2, 0 ang sagot natin. So, you can practice on your own. Pero tapusin na natin. So, cosine 60, ilan ang fingers sa taas? Isa. over 2. So, cosine 60 is 1/2 or 0.5. Then, cosine 45 degrees. So, meron tayong square root of 2 over 2. Pag cosine 30 degrees, we can have square root of 3 over 2. Paano naman pag sine? Sa sine naman, we can have sine 90 degrees. So, square root ng nasa ilalim ng 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, square root of 4 over 2. So, we can have 2 over 2 or equal kay 1. Sine 60 degrees. So, ito yung 60 natin, no? Ilan ang nasa baba? 1, 2, 3. Square root of 3 over 2. Sine 45 degrees. So, square root of 2 over 2 din yan. Sine 30 degrees. Ito yung 30 natin. Square root of 1 over 2 or equal sa 1/2. And sine 0 degrees. So, wala namang value dito sa ilalim. Therefore, square root of 0 over 2 is 0. Okay? So, hopefully you can recall that. Next. Hindi naman po hanggang 90 lang yung ating angle. Diba? So, possible hanggang 180. Using the unit circle, diba? If you can recall. Ang mga value dito ng cosine ay positive. Pero pagdating naman dito, nagiging negative cosine yung value natin. So for example, meron tayong cosine 180. Anong value ng cosine 180? Cosine 180 ay equivalent sa, di ba pag nag-angle tayo pa ganyan, ito yung 180 degrees. Ano mapapansin nyo pag cosine 180? Napunta na siya sa quadrant 2. At ang cosine nga doon sa quadrant 2 doon ay equal sa negative value ng cosine. So, we can have negative 1. Okay? So, ganun din po kapag, try naman natin kapag nasa bandang dito. Kalahati siya, 90 plus 45. So, cosine, sorry for that, cosine 135 degrees. Anong value kaya niyan? Diba, using the coterminal, 45 degrees ang katumbas nun. Ano kaya magiging value nila? So, kung positive 45 degrees, ito yung sagot natin. Kapag nasa negative side lang naman, magiging negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay? So, those concepts can be useful for our solving for the exact value of our limits. So, now, let's have another example. Example number 2. If we have limit of sine x over 4, as x approaches to pi over 3, so if we substitute this, we can have limit of, or we can have sine x is pi over 3 over 4. Or we can have sine pi over 3 times 1/4 or equivalent sa sine pi over 12. Okay? And if you can see, di ba, the sine pi over 12 has an identity. Anong identity kaya to? If you can recall, so we can use the trio identities na equal sa, ang tawag dito ay sum difference if I can recall. Double check natin. So we can have sine pi over 12 ay equivalent po kay sine pi over 4 cosine pi over 6 minus cosine pi over 4 sine pi over 6. Okay, then you will find the value of each sine and cosine. So, sine 5 over 4, di ba? Katumba siya sa sine 45. Lagay na lang natin para bilis. Ito ay cosine 180 divided by 6 sine 30. Then, cosine 45 sine 30. So, equivalent po niyan magiging square root of 2 over 2 multiply by square root of 3 over 2 minus square root of 2 over 2 times 1 half. So, mapapansin mo, like terms naman, lahat sila sa ilalim. So, apply lang natin. So, ito magiging, ito muna, square root of 2 over 2 times square root of 3 over 3. 2 times 3 is square root of 6 over 4 minus square root of 2 times 1 is square root of 2 over 2 times 2 is 4. Kaya ang magiging sagot natin dito ay square root of 6 minus square root of 2 over 4. Okay? So, if you can recall, dapat matandaan nyo po yung sa pre-cal nyo. So, let's have the recall of sum and difference identities natin. So, pag meron tayong yung basic na lang. Gamitin natin yung block. Sum and difference. So, magiging sin A plus B. Ang magiging sagot na natin dyan ay sin A cosine B plus cosine A sin B. So, kapag minus naman yung hinahanap natin, minus lang yung mangyayari sa atin. Katulad niyan. Okay? Ano pa? So, pag cosine naman, lagay lang natin. Cosine A plus B. So, magiging cosine A cosine B minus sin A sin B. Kapag naging minus naman to, ito magiging plus. Okay? Next, number 3. So, let's find the limit of tangent 3x as x approaches to pi over 4. So, let's have the tangent 3x. So, let's find first the identity na meron tayo dito. If you can recall the quotient, so magiging sin 3x over cosine 3x na to. Then, substituting the pi, so magiging sin 3 pi over 4 and cosine 3 pi over 4. 3 pi over 4, so paano ba kukunin yan in degrees? So, 3 times 180 divided by 4, or we can have equal saan? Ito ay 180 divided by 4 is 45. 45 times 3 is 135 degrees. So, kung ilalagay natin siya dito, di ba? Ang 135 pa ganyan. 90 na dito, 45 yun nandito. So, kukunin lang natin yung 45 degrees niya dito sa quadrant 2. Sa sine, walang mababago. Diba? Kung ang equal pa rin yan sa sine 135 degrees, ano value ng 45? Let's come back or let's go back with this. Sine 45 is 2 pi over 2. So, 2 pi, square root of 2 over 2. Pag cosine naman, diba sa cosine nababago kasi nandito na siya, negative cosine na to. So, negative square root 2 over 2. So, simplifying this, di ba, magiging equal lang saan? Equal sa negative 1. Paano naging negative 1? Square root of 2 over 2 times reciprocal po neto, negative 2 over square root of 2. Cancel, cancel, 1, cancel, cancel, 1. Pero may negative, so magiging negative 1. Okay, so you can recall yung mga reciprocal. Reciprocal identity. Quotient. At yung Pythagorean. No? It will helpful to answer your problem set. Okay, so that's end our discussion for limits of a trigonometry function.